Hytale is back. Hytale is saved. We did it. We're here. Now, you guys might have already seen my other video about this, but, well, it sounded like this. A revised version of the game. We are so grateful to Riot Games for making this possible. Yeah, it sounded absolutely terrible. I was just so excited. I took my break at work and just ran to my car and tried to record it as fast as possible. I was so excited, and I'm sure a lot of you guys were too. But now that I've kind of had some time to calm down, and now I'm at a space where I'm with my full setup, I kind of want to take just a little bit closer look at this blog post, because there were so many really cool things that, stuck out to me that I didn't really have the time to dive deeper into. So now that I do, let's take a closer look at the new blog post for Hytale. The first thing that I want to look at is the name of this image. It says Hytale Cursebreaker Key Art. Now, the whole term Cursebreaker has been thrown around a lot lately, and I'm not really sure what this is alluding to. At first, I thought it was just some kind of playful term when it comes to like the game being canceled and we're trying to break the curse to get the game back. But now I'm starting to think it might mean something a little bit more. We did get some kind of Cursebreaker hint at the end of one of Quebec Corner's recent videos, and I'm telling you, this guy knows things. I don't know what he knows, but he knows things. And now it's the title of this image. And so it got me thinking, are these characters Cursebreakers? And is this portal something that leads to a curse that we can, well, break? If you look closely at these characters, they have this symbol on them. I'm wondering if this is some kind of symbol for the Cursebreakers, and this maybe ties somewhere into the lore or the adventure mode where we go into these portals, we're breaking these curses. I don't know, that might be reading a little too much into it, but it's definitely a theory. Another cool thing that you can see with the full image is this really cool looking red dragon at the top, and I just love to see this. I love having dragons in this game, and I love every time that we see it because it just confirms, yes, dragons. We did see one in the trailer, but we haven't seen very many other variants of the dragons, and it's cool to see that there's a red dragon and that this is still a very well implemented thing into the game. We can also see some fun things off in the distance, like fishing, this little wizard girl with a cat, and some people that went off to mine, and get a little owl, and the fox and rabbit that are from the announcement trailer, which is really cool. Now for the other artwork here. This one is really, really cool. They seem to be exploring some kind of dungeon, and we have a rogue, a warrior, and a ranger, I presume. But if you look closely at the ranger, she has that crest, that symbol from the other image, and I don't know, maybe that is the symbol for the Cursebreakers, or maybe that's like the heroes of Orbis or the Orbis officers. I'm not sure exactly what that symbol goes to, but it is really cool to see that that is a staple with the heroes. I also really like this mixture of fantasy and kind of modern outfits here. Like we have a normal looking hat here, and then this girl looks totally out of like World of Warcraft, like just very fantasy driven. And same with this barbarian, you get the skull and the axe and everything. It's really cool. I love the art style of Hytale. It's one of the things that immediately drew me to the game. But now I just want to kind of jump into a few things that really stuck out to me from the blog post. One of the things was this, exploration mode. This right here was one of the most important things for me to read, because in one of Simon's previous tweets, he mentioned that it was likely just going to be creative mode at launch. And I was really, really concerned about this, because I really didn't want my first experience to be, I can fly around, have access to all the blocks and items in the game, and immediately be able to see and have everything. That really would take a lot of the magic away from the game for me. I want to explore and discover and learn as I go, and it seems like that's exactly what exploration mode is going to be. Exploration mode will probably be very similar to what we see in Minecraft's survival, right? Not much story or anything like that. It's just kind of go and do. That's basically what exploration mode will be. Now there is going to be another mode called adventure mode that comes later on, and that mode will have the quests and the storyline and all of the really cool and exciting things. But exploration mode will basically be adventure mode without the main story and quests and all of that other RPG stuff. But I'm really, really happy to see that, because now I know that when I step foot in Orbis, I can experience it on a ground level and walk through the forests and chop down trees and really immerse myself in the world of Orbis. The other thing that I want to touch on is what is coming next. And this is really, really exciting, guys, because this says coming in the next few days, right? Not in the next few weeks or next few months. Within the next few days, we're going to be seeing gameplay footage and screenshots, unpolished as is. Now, for more confirmation on this, if you actually jump into the Hytale Discord, which this is a good segue into that, you definitely want to be in the Hytale Discord. If you don't know how to get there, you can join by clicking this click here to join us link. I will put some kind of link in the description that will lead you to the Discord. You definitely want to be there, because as they state right here, it says Discord is where the community lives and our developers are most active, and Discord is where the action is for Hytale. So a lot of the announcements and major discussion is going to be happening here, so definitely be sure to jump in. But Simon has already been saying, guys, what do you want to see? What images, what videos do you want to see? And I love seeing this, because this is a very different form of communication that we've had with the team in the past. Now it's basically like, guys, what do you want to see? I'll show you whatever you want to see. Like, I'm not trying to hide anything. I'm not trying to polish any of the gameplay. I love that it just says unpolished as is. So this means that we could be getting gameplay footage of like him just booting up the game and walking around and seeing all the bugs and all the things, you know, just as it is, but we can see the real Hytale. And this is a really, really cool thing. Expect to see patch notes from the recent work and modding capabilities and a roadmap blog post. Super cool. I am really excited to see a roadmap blog post. That is going to be like, I think, the very first time we've had an actual legit roadmap for Hytale. So that's huge. And also, to tag on to this modding capability, there was a tweet by Blockbench that already shows a collaboration between the two. So if you are interested in modding and creating models within Hytale, definitely take a look at Blockbench, because it seems like there's some kind of collaboration going on there where you'll be able to make Hytale assets and mods using Blockbench. Super awesome to already see stuff like this in the works. We're also going to be getting pricing details and early access release date. And guys, remember, this is in the section next few days, meaning we're going to be getting the release date very, very soon. This is it. We're here. We are here. We've made it, guys. This is so unbelievably exciting. I can't believe we're here. I can't believe we're here. You know, I was just looking back. I'm going to let it play right now. But I was just looking back at some of the old gameplay clips from the Legacy Edition, and I'm just like, it's crazy. Like, I've been looking at these clips for years to think that potentially within like 1 month, I'm going to be playing this game. I'm going to be able to walk around in this world and interact with this world. It honestly is starting to just blow my mind. I think it's really starting to sink in. You know, for so long, Hytale has almost felt like ethereal, like this dream game that just kind of floats in the sky. But now it's like becoming tangible, and it's like I'm gonna get to play. I'm gonna get to actually join this world and create in this world and explore. Like it's starting to set in. It's starting to set in, and it's so awesome, so exciting. I cannot wait to take my first steps in Orbis. Now, I did talk about this in my other video, but I really want to reiterate this because I think it's extremely important. This is what Simon is asking from us. And listen, if you know the links that Simon went through to get this game back for us, it is the least we can do to do these things right here. So the first thing is to play the early access even when it's rough, right? So even when it's got all the bugs and things are incomplete, play. And as he says, report bugs and give honest feedback. Guys, this is what's going to help the game be what it's supposed to be. And we are a huge part of that. If you're a mod maker, create mods and create content. The more, the better. The more, the healthier the game will be. And also be patient when things break, trust the long-term vision, and also make guides and share knowledge with others, which that's on me, right? I'm going to try to make guides. I'm going to try to share knowledge. Like that's, you know, a big part of this channel. So get ready, jump into Orbis, test it out, report any bugs you find. But most of all, have a good time. Enjoy your time, explore the world, and let's just get lost in it. It's going to be such an incredible time. I'm so excited to just experience my first time in Orbis. But guys, buckle up, right? This is just the beginning of the storm. As Simon said earlier, a storm is coming. We're in that storm. This is just the first sign of the storm. Throughout the week, we're probably going to be getting lots of gameplay clips, lots of information, updates left and right. It's going to be wild, and I'm here for all of it. If you guys haven't subscribed yet, I'm trying to get to 2,000. That's just my next milestone, and it'd be really awesome if you guys could help me get there. I really, truly would deeply appreciate it. Anyway, that'll be it for today's video. God bless you guys, and I will see you probably tomorrow. I mean, I'm just having a feeling that this week we're going to be making a lot of videos. Anyway, I will see you guys on the next one.